For most, coins are just spare change. They pass through hands, forgotten, lost in time. But to a hunter, every roll holds its secret. A chance to uncover history, to find silver hidden beneath the ordinary. Some search for years. Others never even know what they held. But for those who hunt, every roll is a new legend waiting to be told.
Oh yeah, it did. Fuck yeah, it did. Here we go, baby. Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Oh, let's get these tunes fucking going. Oh, Danny rolls. Here we go. No shit. Tell me. Whoa. No. No fucking way. We fucking got two. Oh shit, we got silver. We got silver in the house. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? Oh, what is that? 41, no doubt. More silver, let's go! 1955, original Queen Victoria. That's 2 silver for the roll. Let's keep going. Whoa, okay, here we go. We got some fucking action. We got a 1940, here we go. This one is, there we go, King George, fuck yeah. Here we go, first silver, 1945 King George. Let's go. 1945 King George, let's keep going through. 68, that. That's got the little ting to it. This might be the first one. This might be the first one. Come on, don't pick that up. Oh, we got silver in the house. Holy moly, the first one. Looks like every other fucking been too long. Been too long. We're back at it again. With some more nickels. With a lot more nickels. I was hoping to make it a little farther in the first part. I was just counting the rolls as the intro was going there. And we still got 14 left in the first box. And I got 2 more full boxes of machine wrap nickels after that to go through. So quite a bit. I'm hoping to make it through as much as I can of that. No promises I'm going to make it all the way. I'm going to try my best. But I'm just hopeful we find some cool stuff and hang out and have a good time. So this is kind of what we found so far in the first box with the girls there. A few 12-siders, one chrome plated, 53 there. Everything's a little scratched up. We got the 67 rabbit there, the commemorative. The 40 King George was the oldest that we have. That's marked down as such. And then the 2 foreigns there, one from Thailand and one from Cuba. So excited to see if we can find more in this first box. Second box will be a little bit more of a, I think, an indicator of the average that's in circulation. This is a little bit more skewed because it's select dumps and stuff by different customers, so it's always random. Just gonna start the tunes and get going. Hey Kevin, how's it going? Good evening. We're just starting the second half here of the marathon nickel hunt, even though I would like to say there's much more than half to go. So I hopefully I go a bit quicker. Did the first half with my daughters there, so it was a bit slow. They're still learning. We found some pretty odd stuff. Just kind of went through it right there, but yeah, hopefully we can find more to add to the count on this first box, and we're gonna see how much more we can do after that. So let's go. Got 3 boxes of Canadian nickels each with 50 rolls. There's 40 nickels in each roll. Total of $100. $2 per roll. One nickel in the first roll that I've searched in this box here. 1975. Wearing the Leaf jersey tonight for some good luck for tomorrow. Just put a quarter in there. I don't want that. Last stream there, I announced what the mystery silver prize was, silver giveaway prize, and it's what you're looking at on the scope right now. It's the 1919 5-cent piece. It was one of the last years here in Canada that we had silver nickels. Then they switched to the larger size, and that's when we started calling them nickels. So that's the little token of my appreciation to the viewers for hanging out, and the way to enter the contest is just by chatting, which you've already done, and then you can get a bonus entry to the contest by commenting on either this stream when it's done and also the last stream as well. Just trying to grow the channel as much as I can. It's been fun. I've been hunting for 3 months, a little bit more, And hunting alone was fun, but it's been a blast streaming it and having a bunch of people watch and hunt along, and I've learned a lot more than I thought I could, and that's just by kind of hanging out with people who do the same. So what's up, Archie? Okay. Daughter's got some of these commemorative 2017s here. I was kind of sorting them a little bit before I came on here, but looks like we're all cleaned up now. $95 looking pretty decent. Oh, there you are, buddy. Come here. You coming up here? You coming up here? Come on. Okay, I know he's only gonna stay here for a second. Hey, you don't like getting pets yet. You're just kind of learning, and maybe if I get you in the right way at the right moment. Oh no, like I'm still worried about these coins. Ping pong. What are you doing? Just outside. I think he's gonna come and lay down. Okay. From there. Oh. Getting up there, bud? Oh, he's coming up this way. What are you doing? He's like, I'm not gonna lay over there. He's gonna hold out now that my daughters aren't down here. $86. 71. One more nickel. Tonight I'm drinking Cayman Kettle. Beer that's local to me. So this one's called the Old 33 beer. It's named after an old fire truck in our town. First time I'm trying it. It's not bad. It's a little bit dark. A little bit darker. Okay, 10 rolls left in the first box here. The cat sounds a little pissed off. Hey, you gonna lay down? It's hopping around. Somebody made Cheetos a color. 82. A rainbow. Did it actually flash rainbow? Did I miss all those flashes? I don't even know. See the red. Seems like it's still going. Unless the bot froze. Oh, nice. I don't know what he's doing. He's running around somewhere. I want to make like a automatic arm or something that sticks out from the camera so that you can like poke them and stuff. Maybe pet them too, but definitely poke them. Control it with your keyboard. Nine more rolls. $74. Yeah, let's do it. I wonder if I'll have better luck than my girls did. They definitely didn't pull the boxes like they did their first times. Beginner's luck is quickly spent. There's no second time luck. Okay. Throw this over here. Chuckers over there. Hopefully we get some more American in the machine wrapped. There's a 1980. I bet I will. Another 1980. Okay. Two more in that roll. Puts us at 40 for the box and pretty close to my average. I said it was going to be 50. $99. $88. Oh, that's an older one. 64. Got going on. Hey Rob, how's it going? Going for a 3-box nickel hunt. Over, it's been a 2-parter, so we're on the second part. The first part I hunted with my daughters there. It was only a few hours ago. And now we're trying to get through the second half, even though it's the other 2 boxes and then some, so. Do my best to see how much I can get through, but we've had a giveaway in the first part, and I'm going to do another giveaway at some point during this half. And as the title suggested, there was the mystery silver giveaway. But at the end of the last stream there, I told everyone what the mystery was, and it's what you're looking at in the scope there. It's the 1919 third last year of the Canadian 5-cent piece before it was known as the nickel, when they were made of silver. I think that's 90%. Or is it 92.5 sterling silver? I'm not sure. Maybe 90%. There's another nickel out of this roll here, so there's one more. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Nickels are my favorite to hunt too. You get all the older varieties and see all the variations and changes, and there's a lot more in circulation, so they're always a good time. The oldest one we got so far was the 40 there, the King George. My daughter pulled that one. But the last couple I did with them, it was their first nickel hunts on stream. And my one daughter, she pulled a 42 San Francisco American nickel. She's like, Daddy, I'm going to pull silver. I'm like, well, there's probably not any chance you're going to pull silver. We're doing nickels. And sure enough, she did. And she also got 5 King George V's that box, so it was like pretty awesome. And then my other daughter, she also had a good box on her first hunt, but there was no silver, maybe a couple King Georges, but it wasn't as good as my youngest daughter there. I was amazed with the luck that both of them had. First, I was amazed with my eldest daughter. She went first, but then my youngest daughter, she blew her out of the water there. So they didn't have the same luck tonight, though. Maybe actually with that being said, one of the things I was hoping to give away at some point, because we were so lucky with those boxes, I ended up getting a few of these here. It's a 1931 King George V. So I was hoping to give that away at some point, as well as some other nickels they're more kind of my favorite nickels out of the lot there. So at some point, if you're around, I'll do another like mini contest to give those away too. So. $1944S, that's awesome. Yeah, we pulled that 1942 on stream, and then I actually brought a few boxes with me up north. We have a family cottage, and I hunted some boxes with my father-in-law and my daughters up there. And the next nickel box, sure enough, we pulled another silver. It was a 1945S, and it was actually in really good condition. So I was on like a nickel box silver streak for a bit there, but oh, this is like, I got an American Ender here, speak of the devil. But yeah, I don't expect to get silver ever again in a nickel box there. Couple oldies in this one. Missed that one there. There's always surprises. One American here. It's been a while. Got 3 more rolls left in this first box. There's a 66, a 73, another 73. Commemorative V. This one has been significantly damaged. It's warped. 86. Ugh, I hate the sound of that. 72 and 81. So there you go. We're gonna get to 50, or we'll get close. Cheetos. I don't know where Cheetos is. He was walking around. He might be back outside. He'll be back. Ray and Ella are sleeping. They didn't have any luck tonight, so I put them to bed early. I said, you know, if you pull silver, you can stay up and you can finish the box. And you know, they both couldn't do it in 10 rolls, so off to bed. Better luck next time. Maybe I got better luck. They were going way too slow, too. I have 2 boxes to do still. I was hoping to be a little bit past where I am now to start the stream, and I've been going for a little bit already. Okay, 5 more nickel, nickel, and 1 American. Make sure everyone's all subscribed too to be a part of the contest. Like and subscribe and leave a comment in the stream when it's done, and you got all the chances. And next stream I'm gonna do the draw for the grand prize. No longer a mystery. 1919 King George V 5-cent piece. Can't even call it a nickel. That's 11 American. I see one more. Thanks, Rob. Have a good one. Appreciate you popping by. So we got 3 rolls left in this box here. 87. 78. There's one more. $47 nickel, nickel. 2 more rolls. Yeah, 2 more rolls in the first box. See if we can get something older than that 1940. Be nice to get, if we can get another King George V out of one of these boxes, that'd be really crazy. It's a bit more American in this one, 68. There's 2. Oh, this is a good tune. I'm not even streaming no longer on Twitch. It was wasting a bit of bandwidth, so we'll have to figure out another music solution at some point. Everyone's welcome to join my Spotify. I don't know how to link that or whatever, but they can listen to the same stuff as me. There's 1 more nickel, nickel in that one, and 2 American. The roll looked more promising when I dropped it. All right. Last roll. Mark those 2 so we don't forget. See if we can get 2 more nickel and hit my average right on. But I've never actually calculated, I've only guessed. But it must have hit it so many times, or been close to, that I'm probably pretty close to that. I wonder if maybe I can test my chat bot there to see if the contest works this time. I think I might have just entered the wrong keyword last time. Let me see if I can activate it again. I want to see if it works for the next contest during the stream. This isn't a contest. I'm just doing a test right now. I want to see if this works. I have to look at the code. Contest time. That's what I thought I was supposed to put. Oh. I think I know exactly why it doesn't work. That is not in the correct order. ChatGPT can't code very well without needing to be revised every once in a while, I guess. Can probably fix that pretty quick. Okay, so there's nothing in that one there. First box is done. Pretty average, I guess. A little bit of American, the average amount of nickel, couple foreigns, no silver, which is pretty standard. Let's see if the next box has a different story. I have this one's marked Royal Bank in Toronto, packaged on July 23rd, 2024, or the last time it was stamped anyways. It's mostly machine wrapped, and there's 2. It's not ARP because I see some oldies. And there's 2 customer wrap rolls. The other one is pure machine wrapped. It's a currency company marked August 14th, 2024. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. We'll do this one first because it's right here. Mostly machine wrapped. Let's get these 2 customer wrap rolls out of the way. Box 2, here we go. Hey Fervid, how's it going? Doing a lot of nickels, hopefully. Hopefully we get some cool ones. Just cracking into the second box there. Had a good time with the girls. Going through a little bit of the first one. Pace was slow, but vibes were high. Their spirits were kind of low by the end of it there because they were expecting to get blown away like they did the last time, but they were humbled. Hopefully. One more American. 2 more nickel. No, I didn't find that 1919 in the coin roll. The 1919 is the mystery silver that I was that I'm hopeful, or I'm planning on giving away. Rhea revealed it at the end of part 1 there, so it's one of the ones that I have in my personal stack there. But yeah, that's the grand prize there. So the rules again, I'll reiterate it. It's just by chatting in both streams you get an entry, and then by commenting in both streams once they're done. If you can leave a comment or whatever, that's like an additional entry per. And then by the end of it there, I will I'll tally it all up, and then I'll have another stream next time I get some boxes, and then I'll do a little bit of a lottery for it based on everyone's entries. So, and then I got some mod stuff too to do random giveaways there. I'm trying to get my bot working here. I was hoping to have a chat mode or a contest mode to go with the chat mode. Lots of modes. Okay. Couple American in this one. Just the one. Just the one. One nickel, one American. Hey, so how's it going? I have not ordered loonies yet. It's a really good one. Yeah, she thought I was giving away this one as the silver one, but I want to give this one away as well at some point tonight, and a few others. But it's a 1931 King George V. With the pulls that they got, I have, I think, 2 or 3 or no extra of 31. So I'll give one of them away, and then some other ones. These are kind of like my favorites out of all the nickel non-silver years for the next giveaway there. So I might reset the bot once and see if I could activate the actual chat mode or contest mode. Sorry, with the bot here. I'm excited to try. I asked ChatGPT after the stream why it didn't work, and it said it should work. I'm looking at the code right now, and I can see why it doesn't work. Maybe if I explain to ChatGPT why it doesn't work, maybe it'll have a better idea. Cheetos, yeah, I think Cheetos is outside. He was walking around, he wanted some pets for a bit there. I kind of gave him the once over, but didn't look like he appreciated it. He just kind of waddled away. Gave me the cold shoulder. Cheetos in the catio, yeah. It's nice outside tonight. Jealous, I think the other cat's like outside, right on the other side of the catio. Kind of teasing him. It's cruel. Okay, I'm gonna try to reset this bot, and I think I can get contest mode going. I'll do this once, and if it doesn't work, then I'll either break the bot or it'll work. I love doing this on the fly though. You guys must really enjoy just seeing me just look and click and stuff. Oh, Speak of the devil. Hey, buddy. Don't stand on that. Uh-oh, I think he just stopped something. He didn't stop the stream, did he? He stopped something. Okay. What's up, buddy? I don't think I stopped anything there. Yeah. He wants to pop right in. Okay, let me see if I can re-roll this here. Uh-oh. Whoops. 1 second. I'm really fumbling this. There we go. I have a contest mode. I want to try it right now. We're going to try it now that's back on. I'm going to say contest time. Okay. Awesome. So now it's working. So now first one to guess 1948 wins the test contest. Let's see who's going to win the test contest. Just put 1948 in the chat. Kaylee's the first one in. Is that a win? Is that a win? She gets the welcome message. Oh, you probably didn't get the dub. Oh no, she got it. She got the dub too, so I gave her both. Okay, good. Sweet. Okay, we're back in business now. Thanks, guys. Tested. Successful. I don't know if it's gonna work for the next contest. That'll be another test, but that'll be the true contest. So if it doesn't work, it'll still just be analog me saying, "Oh no, like the first contest, Mac Tax won," and the bot didn't work. And I was like, "No, Max Tax won, bot failed." So hopefully that's not the case this time. Trying to somehow increase some more engagement with the chat. And this is the way I figured. I saw this roll first. I don't know if it's gonna work or not though, but it's interesting. That was the answer to the first contest, 1948. It was the nickel that I don't have yet. Out of all the King George VI and up. Hey Edward, yeah, I'm from Canada. We're searching 3 boxes of nickels. I live very close to the American border, so I do get a lot of American in my circulation, but yeah, this is mostly Canadian. About 97% of it is my average or so. Maybe even a bit more, 98. Did find some silver American war nickels, a few boxes ago with my daughters on stream, I was blown away. My daughters kind of expected it, which was, yeah, I guess they don't know too much about it, but maybe they taught me a thing or two. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I think this is the only roll I'm not saving here. Yeah, so I actually got 2 boxes in a row. One was on the one I got on stream was the 42S, and then I brought a box up north the weekend after and got another silver with my family. We were hunting at the cottage. That one wasn't on stream though. I was on a nickel silver streak for a bit. You're from Colombia. Oh, cool, man. Welcome. I think you're the first non-North American chatter that I've had. One more nickel there. $19.73. One nickel on this roll. This is going to be slow pace. It's going to be a stretch to get these 3 boxes done. We'll definitely get 2 done. Not so much of a marathon if I don't make it to the finish line, though. $15 boxes, eh? Wow. Nice. Well, that's a hunt anyways. Hopefully you got at least one. I hunted about the same and got nothing, so maybe the luck got transferred to you. I ended up, I was going to do these nickels, at least the first part, yesterday, but I ended up streaming later than I thought I was going to, so I ended up just doing the dimes I had, and I got nothing in the first box, and I grinded it out, and I got one right at the tail end of the second box there, so just the little crumbs I'm getting. It's better than nothing, I guess. Okay. See if we get some good luck with this box, though. 71. These are older here. 75. 3 American now. 91. No idea where these rolls would have been from. It's like a box that branch opened up and then threw a couple rolls in after they pulled a couple out and boxed it back up. Sent it away. Three more American, 2 nickel, and that roll there. Just keep on stacking it, slow and steady. Awesome. Yeah, it's nice going to a fresh spot. When I went up north there, I was hoping to hit up more branches, but they weren't open the majority of the weekend because of the holiday, so I didn't get any till I was on my way out, but I ended up swapping at least what I had on me, or almost anyways. Nothing special in those boxes. Well, those nickels that I went through, but there wasn't anything crazy old in there. Just a lot of nickel. Still nice to swap it out nonetheless. All these boxes or the majority of them that I went through this weekend, though, are the ones from CIBC. It's the first time I've went to any CIBCs, and every one I went to was like such a good interaction. So I'm glad I kind of initiated that and got off on the right foot with a lot of the branches there. Hopeful again there's a decent supply still out there. 1 and 1. Yeah, I was actually feeling pretty sick yesterday too, so that's one of the reasons why I started late. And I'm not 100% right now, but we ate pretty good, and it was a pretty lax day, I guess. I was just cooking all day, so. This will be my 6th box of the weekend. And a few rolls. I had 3 boxes potential to have silver, and one of them had 1, the dime box. Just the one. First nickel box was a pretty big bust. The ones I did with the girls was actually alright. The 40 King George is nice, and the Thailand coin I think is a really nice looking coin. $19.77 in that one. Oh, it takes a lot of time once you start getting that going, and you'll realize you didn't quite have something in the exact way you ended up realizing how you wanted it once something's set up. then you'll be like, and then you'll just do it again. You'll know it's just more time to spend enjoying your coins and stuff. That's what happened with me. I missed a lot of like I don't even know if I should include them, but like for nickels. Is it nickels or quarters, or one of them I didn't include like the more common errors and stuff. I just kind of did one of every year, or if there was like a actual mint variety that wasn't an error, I did 2, but I didn't include everyone, and now it's like, oh, I should have included everyone. Once you hunt your collection to a certain extent, then the only thing to do is hunt it even harder. Get all the super rare ones and all that. So many times with like coin hunting already, I was like, oh, I'll never do that. And then it was only a matter of time until I changed my mind. Ooh. $68. 1 nickel. Oh, you still gotta sort through them too. Ooh. That's quite a bit of time. I have all of my nickels in a bucket right now, and I see ISO, he's always sorting the pennies in the chats there, and I'm just like, maybe one day I gotta dump my nickel bucket out and sort it all by year. Look through all the, like, the 60s for the rare varieties and stuff like that, for those odd years and stuff. That would be a hunt in itself. Oops. And then some. There we go. It's almost time I gotta drop the jersey here. It's hot. The basement isn't as cold as it was 3 weeks ago. I've been wearing my coins t-shirt all weekend. Proudly. Ooh. Okay. So far, not much in this box. Kind of the average amount. I'm surprised there isn't a bit more American. I could start weighing these rolls for a little early indicator, but we're gonna find out what's inside no matter what. Might as well just do it quickly. Well, this one's a bit older. Ooh, 61. Older American nickel there. Almost brand new one. $66 nickel. Another old one. 74. Two and two. A little bit better. Four in, four out. It's got some interesting wear on it. To Denver, right? Or is it to San Francisco? To Denver. Okay, I gotta drop this. I'm gonna be sweating buckets on stream. I don't know why I'm into this so much. Roll number 8. I guess 9. One was busted up. Oh, and then 2 were customer wraps, so around like roll, I don't know, 11. Yeah, Fervid got me on cleaning my junk too. It's nice to have some clean junk. No one wants their junk dirty. It's just junk anyways. No one else is gonna see it. I mean, sometimes I show my wife my junk, but I guess it's rare. Two more nickel. Dried out. Yeah, I got no shame even if the neighbors catch a glimpse of your junk. Here we go. Sometimes my kids ask to see my junk. We're still talking junk silver, I hope. This is the after hour stream. You can get a little goofy. Cheetos is getting it done. The silver command for Cheetos has been deactivated. I didn't like how good it was, or maybe ChatGPT didn't. One of us got rid of it. Just your basic standard colors and rainbow. Yeah, we'll have to have ChatGPT do a nice silver animation. Something real flashy. Fluorescent light back there, yeah? Strobe light. Funny thing is we do have a smoke machine. Fuck, if I ever wanted to have a crazy stream, I could fire that thing up, throw it on a relay or something. Make Cheetos smoke. Smoke Cheetos out. Yeah. We need the poke Cheetos function. Even, you know, if you tell me to do it, fuck, I'll go up there and I'll poke him. Wake him up. Oh, you can't even, I thought you were changing Cheetos' color when you mentioned them. I wonder how that would go if the cooldown was reset. Probably tell you to pick a different color or something, I hope. I like this live testing of the bot. Didn't have a chance to test it before the stream, but I was like, it's probably good. It's probably good, or it's probably a simple fix. Sometimes ChatGPT gets things messed up and it forgets a part of the code. I gotta be cautious it doesn't delete something without me noticing it, and I lose it on the revisions. I bury it. Oh, okay. No, that didn't work. Maybe you have to have make Cheetos blue in there. I think you may... or maybe not. Or no, actually, I think you're right. The code does only look for Cheetos in the color. Poke Cheetos blue. Bot hasn't crashed yet. Okay. Maybe I'll get about halfway through this box and then I'll give away those other nickels there. If anyone's going to be sticking around for it. Doesn't seem like there's too many people watching. 4. Might be good odds. Maybe I'll even get in on it. I don't think I can guess in my own contest even if I wanted to. I think the bot should reject me. I wonder what would happen if one of you guys said contest time. I wonder if a contest would start. I'm gonna bet no. No contest. Sweet. Yeah, no worries. Mac Tax might take 2 down. Save me a stamp. Or, I don't know if that means I just gotta put them both on one envelope or something. I haven't mailed something in a long time. Okay. I mean, the contest will be like one of those guess the word things again if it works, so might have no winner. Is he shipping you back to 48? Oh, you don't have to do that. Oh, there's another 12-sider there. Got a chunk out of it. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but can't say no. But the funny thing was there was a couple more that I needed, and I went out and I bought. They were like $1 each from a coin shop, so I went out and bought them, and then I ended up finding them all in like the next box. I kind of felt bad that I did that. And sure enough, if I get the 48 in another means, I'll find it in the next box too, probably. That's the fourth 12-sider of the hunt. Can't say no, that's for sure. Always want to get that book finished. It's one of the most important things in my life right now. No, I'm just joking. It's up there though. What I always say, my favorite words are God, family, love, tariffs, and then nickels. Or something like that. $76. 72. 1 and 1. Cheetos. I don't think he's too tired. He's rolling around a lot there. Ugh. That one's older. 75. 76. Nice. Watch me pull the 48 out of one of these rolls. That'd be nice. Save you a stamp. Okay, we're through now 16 rolls. This is the 17th roll of this box. 2 more nickel, the last roll. We're right on our average pace. Haven't hit a 4 yet this box. Haven't hit a nickel, don't plan on it. Won't say no. Feels like there's American in here. Some wider edges. Oh, 12-sider. Nice. Oh, that's older. Nice. That's a King George. Whoa, here we go. Look at the luster on this one. Got another rabbit nickel. Same roll. 1950. King George. Fuck yeah, that's a second King George we got. 50. I don't have too many of those. American here. 77. That's a good roll. All right. $1950 King George. I want to look that one up. I know I don't see that one often. This one I think is just sticky. That's in great shape, that rabbit nickel. Okay. So 3 more nickel, that one. That looks like it's like a different alloy. Nickel is magnetic, right? Weakly magnetic? I don't even know where my magnet is. I wasn't intending on using it. Have a good night, Fervid. Hopefully you feel better. Three more nickel. One more American. Nice. I'm gonna bust one more roll, go grab a beer quick, and then get back at it. Ooh, it's a little tight. It's very tight. Whoa! Yeah, once I get about halfway through the box, then I'll do that giveaway for the King George V there. 1931. There's a few other nickels that I want to include with that. I think that's the best one of the lot, though. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna grab a beer. Let me do that real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Hey, Basketball Barboza. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going if you're still around. Grab another beer. Got the Michelob Ultra. Keeping hydrated. Make sure you do that. That's the most important thing when it comes to collecting. Do you have anything that you collect now with coins? Do you have a small collection or anything like that, or just learning? You love silver, yeah. Me too. I'm hunting, I'm not sure where you're from, but I'm hunting Canadian nickels, so the odds of me finding silver in these is like super slim to none, because I'd have to find an American, and then like an American that was the era that they made them silver, and that's the odds of that is extremely low. I have found a couple of them in circulation in Canada, but I've heard of other hunters who've hunted a lot more than me and who haven't found silver themselves, so I think the odds are like close to impossible. Yeah, you need that little bit of a float if you're doing what we're doing specifically. You can always start with a few rolls. Nickels and pennies is good because you don't need a lot of to invest. And then, yeah, if you get a little bit more of a float, you can start doing the bigger denominations and whatnot, or just more trips to the bank. I've even considered sitting outside the bank and going through a box and going right back in and seeing if they had more, and kind of doing a marathon kind of stream like that. Search an entire branch one time. You don't need the whole branch worth of money. You just need a little bit, and go through it a little bit at a time. Hopefully you'll win the giveaway. Yeah. So now that you've been a part of the chat, you're entered. You can comment on this stream when it's done, or the last stream that I did earlier today, and that's another entry to the giveaway. I'm giving away this this right here, this 1919 5-cent piece, a little over 100 years old. There, it's the one of the last few years in Canada of the 5-cent silver denominations. They switched to nickel in 1921, I think. So I'm gonna give I'm gonna do the like a lottery next stream based on the amount of entries and stuff like that. So next stream I do, during that stream I'll do a lottery, so check that out. I'll also post it in the comments who won, and if you come back and figure out you won or want to hang out for that stream and find out, then that's when I'll announce the winner. Then I'm gonna write a little program to do the lottery for me there, but I'll make sure the code is open so no one knows it's rigged or whatever, and make sure it's fair. So you just got to be a resident of Canada or United States. It's the only thing I ask. I'm not gonna send something too far away. Hey John Chum, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. On the second box, I'm about to give away shortly. Besides the silver, I do want to give away this as well, and some other nickels. I have a 1931 King George V. I had a few of those. We found one of those a few nickel boxes ago, so I want to send that away to somebody. I might as well show what else I plan on giving away. I got the first year of Queen Elizabeth portraits, 1953. And then I have the first year of the King George portraits, 1937. And then I'm going to include that. This is my favorite nickel out of anything that isn't silver. This is the 51 commemorative. I've only found a few of these in circulation. This one's in good shape, so I'm going to include that as well. This is kind of the prize here. So stick around in a little bit. I'm going to get about halfway through this box, and then I'm going to auction those away. It seems like my do a contest for those. It seems like my contest bot is working was working in the chat there, so we'll use that hopefully for the first time successfully. Max Tax there, Mac Tax there. He was the first contest winner, but the bot didn't work for that. So hopefully you get better luck with it this time. Again, Canadian or American mailing address, please. I'm not sure if anyone has any of the King George the 5th nickels there, or the 31, but I found quite a few hunting nickels. I think I have really good luck with nickels, and I went on a pretty good streak there the last few boxes, so only feels right to share the wealth a little bit. A lot of people that have entered the contest are people that have probably watched me get them in the first place, so spread it around a little bit. It's nice it goes to people that aren't gonna just melt it, you know? Appreciate it, start their own collections or add to it or whatever. It's kind of sad when I get a collection dump, because you know, like, someone at some point didn't want the coins to go kind of the route they went, and I'm happy to save it, kind of deal. You feel like you're doing a good deed almost, and I know that a lot of the stuff I find, I'll never be getting rid of it, so. Yeah, with my youngest there, it was a few nickel boxes ago. It was the 42 silver, and then the King George's we got, the 5th we got 27 through 31. So it must have been a little collection dump for sure. I'm hoping to get some quarter boxes tomorrow, and if that's the case, then I'll be down to stream even tomorrow night. Maybe I can get some silver. Think the boxes, yeah, that I have a lead on are ordered in, so they might be ARP. Might not be able to stream them, but hopefully they're not, and if they are, yeah, it'll probably be tomorrow night, if not shortly thereafter anyways. Fervin might be up for battling, hopefully, some point soon. I know some people are itching for a battle, so we'll see. If not, I'm always down for streaming if I got boxes. I can't not hunt them if I have them. I really enjoy streaming them too. The interaction is just as good as the box. Sometimes I could have a dud box but still good interactions, and it's almost even better that way. Oh, nice. That's good. Yeah, for sure. There's definitely a bug going around. We're sick over here a little bit too, but I think our immunity is built up pretty good with the kids. It seems like one of them is always sick. I'll have to think of a contest to do for that set of nickels there. And then I got to update the text file with the answer, and then hopefully when I initiate the contest, the new keyword in the text file is loaded into the program and the bot works the way it's intended. We'll find out. Love finding out on the fly. $19.79. We got one nickel in this roll. Yeah. You definitely need the poke Cheetos arm there. Wake them up. $65, so that puts us at 22 searched rolls now. So in 3 more rolls, have a sip of beer and we'll roll a contest for those nickels there. If everyone wants to stick around for a little bit, all you have to do is respond in the chat to enter that and be a citizen or have a mailing address in Canada or the States. That's good enough for me. I'm kind of winging this, so hope I'm doing it right. Cheetos, I moved the plants over to my sister's place there. She's the one with the big garden anyways, so they were going to eventually move over there at some point, but I doused the plants a few days before I went away in hot pepper powder, and that still didn't stop that little bastard from pulling them up. I was even accusing the kids of cutting them with scissors. I was like, you guys must be doing it. There's no way the cat would cut it that clean. But no, it turns out it was him. He pulled a few of them up. And the pepper didn't stop him. So before I went away last weekend, I brought them over to my sister's place. She has them in the window. She's got a perfect window for it. So he didn't pull anything significant. We still have all of the plants, but there's a little bit of a hit. We got it out in time, though. Surprised the hot pepper didn't work. And maybe it did, but he might have not put 2 and 2 together. Two more nickel, 1 more US. I'm running out of swap in nickels here. It's good. I almost have all of my extra coins, my search coins rolled up. I pretty much have everything boxed up, which is good. Ready to go in the morning. Load the truck up if I ever swing by a branch, pop in. You want coins? You need coins? You got some to swap? Let me know. Last week, a lot of branches needed quarters. They're all short. It's like, well, you know, what do I get out of it? Come back this day, promise. I'll have one for you. Okay. We'll see. Oops, I marked that wrong there. There we go. All right. Ooh, 2025 commemorative. Looked old for a second there. I was like, what's that? That is a nice little rust mark in it. Yeah, so yep, I'm just about to do the the giveaway here for these few nickels I got. The second giveaway. So we're halfway through the second box here. I don't know how far I'm gonna make it. I think I have enough energy to at least finish this box off here, but do another one after that, I'm not too sure. It's a lot of nickels. I was hoping to make it a little bit further with my daughters in the first half. So I got, I don't know if you saw, but a 1931 King George the Fifth, a 1937 Dot King George the Sixth, a 1953 plated steel Queen Elizabeth, and a 51 commemorative Sudbury nickel up for grabs. I'm gonna do the contest in one more roll. One more roll? Yeah, one more roll. Or one more good roll. No, one more roll. Go Leafs go, yep. I think Mac Tax is gonna take it down again, gonna save me a stamp. But who knows? I think I have an idea of what I want to do for the contest, so I hope it's a little bit more difficult than the first question there. Might be easy though. 1 and 1. This is 95. That cat is blue. I went with the blue background too. I started wearing the stream wearing a Leaf jersey there, but it got too hot. Feel I need to give him a little bit more positive vibes to push him through Ottawa there, so we can rest up, because playing the Panthers is going to be a rough go. Hopefully, shit. Hopefully they can get the dub. It's easy. No one gets hurt. Sad to see Tavares there get hit. Okay, so what do we got? That's halfway through the box. Oh no, I got one more. One more still. I don't know why I thought I had one less. 1 and 1. One more, then I'm halfway through, and then I will give these nickels away. Okay. 66. 27. Yeah, I want to see it go deep and Kachuk get suspended or injured, or Kucherov get hurt. No. Either way, I don't even want to play Tampa. I have a feeling it's going to be the Panthers, though, and Bobrovsky is going to be a stud. Two 2007. Okay. Hey, Von Blues, yeah? Yay hockey, no matter what. As long as your team's in the playoffs, should be happy right now. The Leafs, the first round, I think that is kind of like now getting past that is now their new. I'm not going to be satisfied point unless they cross it. You can make the playoffs for so many times in a row without making it to the next round before it's a record. Now you got the record, so now it's time to win one. Okay, let's do this contest. I'm gonna just quickly edit something on the bot server here. See if this works. Where is it? Secret word. Okay. Okay. Last time the Leafs won the cup. I heard so much stuff about, how everything's aligned this year. And the last time this happened is when they won the cup, and the last time this happened is it's happened again, and they won the cup the last time, and I'm ready to see it. You can tie everything together like that, but 1967 easy, eh? Okay. I think this works. Or worked. When is the timestamp on this? 10:18. Okay, so I saved it. Okay. So the contest is for these 4 nickels. The question is, and it's the first person to guess the answer in the chat. And once I write contest time in the chat, you can guess the answer. So hopefully the bot works this time. Maybe spamming it might break it. We'll find out. How many we got? We don't have too many people, so this might just be a MacTax take over here, but let's see. The question is, and I mentioned it in the stream yesterday, but this is the year of the coin that I'm looking for. That it's a Canadian denomination, but it's the year of the coin that I'm probably most desiring. Okay. Oh, sorry. Test. It's not test. One more time. Nope. I gotta learn to spell. So funny. Okay, there you go. Start guessing. It should say that the contest is activated. God, I tried to type and speak at the same time. Oh, I don't think it activated. Oh man, the bot's crashed. Okay, you haven't guessed it yet, so we'll keep it going. I think you're the only one guessing. We're guessing the year of the coin that I most want. It's a Canadian denomination coin. Nope, you're not there yet. Keep guessing. Not yet. You can spam it if you want. Yeah, no one's guessed it yet. It's what do I want to say? I mentioned it yesterday. It's a denomination you definitely don't see anymore. I think they only made it. I think we determined they only made it 1 year. It's a denomination It's a denomination quantity that they only made for 1 year. And it is Canadian, but it was by definition. I don't know if it's truly technically Canadian or not. We're getting closer now. This is a battle here. I don't think it's been said yet. They don't have this denomination value in circulation for sure anymore. And they only made it 1 year. It was like one of the first years they started making any denomination types. I wonder if the bot broke because I haven't seen it yet. Unless I put it in the chat wrong. I haven't seen it yet. Surprised you guys haven't got it. You guys have been so close a few times too. I know that this denomination type, there's some provincial coins that are also the same denomination amount. The denomination amount is like the key giveaway here, because they only made it like 1 year. Really, really early on. I don't know if there should be a timeout on this or what. You guys are pretty close. Oh. John Chum finally got it. There you go. It's the 18. I'm pretty sure I better be right because you guys guess every other year. But the 20-cent piece, 1858. Oh, I hope I'm right. Yeah. That's the one I want more than anyone. So congratulations, John Chum. You got it. That was good. That was a battle. You guys were going hard. Congrats. So yeah, John, I'll send you these guys here if you want them. Just send me your email. Or sorry, send me your mailing address. And you can email it to me. I'll give you my email in the chat. And yeah, I'll send them over your way. Congratulations. Thanks for hanging out. Cool, Toronto, nice. danrollscoins@gmail.com, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too far away, so I'll letter mail them over to you, and you should get them in a few days, so. If you want them. I know a lot of guys have them or whatever, but be more than happy to send these over to you. I know that these are more harder to come by the King George V. So happy to spread them around a little bit because I was lucky to find a bunch of them. So I just wanted to spice it up a little bit with some other ones there. So. Great, awesome. Yep, awesome. So when I figure out who wins the silver grand prize there, and I'll tell you the amount that you guys spam the chat will help you out in the contest for sure. But yeah, once I get that figured out, who won that, then I'll send all that stuff out. So it's good that I got a lot of engagement and a lot of people, really going after them. So I didn't know if people are interested in this type of stuff. So I'm happy to share it for sure. I really enjoy having it as well. I'm not sure if you were watching yesterday when I mentioned that's what I really wanted. But I've looked into it a few times, and if I'm not buying one that's in like either almost good, or if I want like even good graded, like it's pretty pricey. So I haven't spent that much on a single coin yet. But I think holding that would be holding a lot of history, so it'd be really neat to have. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll find one. No. Another American in this roll. Oh, that's nice. Lucky. Yeah, I guess I just looked it up and there's only... Did I see 700,000 minted? Yeah, 700,000 minted. And who knows how many would have survived that long, right? So, and there's a few variation types as well. Maybe one day I'll get one. I don't really like holding coins for their numismatic value. I'm all about just silver. But it's nice to have the odd one, and some with more historical value than others. Kind of like having even one of everything first, and then I just kind of stack silver on top of that. I guess that's what I'm doing primarily. It's funny that I restarted the bot as the contest was going, and it was able to catch the winner there. For some reason the bot is just randomly turning off, and ChatGPT can't figure out why. I'm sure we'll get it one day. Guess I'm not paying attention to all the specifics of the program when I'm having an AI write it for me, so might be the downfall. I'll be able to code in some pretty interesting stuff. With chat, like having the chat integrated, I just have a script running that's reading the chat, and then I have I signed up for Google's API service where I can use an automated service to reply as me with my account. So that's how I'm doing that, and then that's just tied to the Pi and or the microcontroller I'm using, and I can kind of automate out of that. But now that I have that interface, at least with the chat, I can do some pretty cool stuff. Trying to think of other ways the chat could kind of have more control over kind of what's going on in the background, or even it'd be cool if I was thinking it'd be cool to load the coins I'm searching in a hopper, and even the chat can control flipping through them, that type of stuff. Who wants to do the reveal? I don't know. You could do whatever. Got as much nickel since I've started the second half here. Old rusty one there. Nothing in this row. Hope people are interested in the 1919 there. I got those tucked away in a very special spot, so I ended up buying, there's a coin store near me that was selling them in either lots of 5 or 10 at melt, even though their numismatic value individually, they're worth more than their melt. They are very small, but they are quite old. But I think like that one's in pretty good shape. That's got to be a VG or better. Thanks, John. Yeah, I didn't really have any that were in bad shape, so those haven't been cleaned. I didn't touch any of those ones. The ones I've found from coin hunting that are pretty worn, I've cleaned a few of them. The baking soda and stuff worked really well. But those ones there, I don't want to mess with those guys. There's a few American in this one here. 68, it's nice. 79. 81. Okay, two and 3 there. Still got a lot of energy. Don't feel too tired. 3 and 2. Whoops. Oh, 69. Feeling fine. $86. $98. American there. This is a nickel, I can tell. Oh, whoa, I was fooled. Decent 86. There's a 73. There's a nickel one. That one honestly fooled me. You don't see the 80s ones that shiny anymore. That 85 that I found tonight, I kept. It was so shiny. I couldn't believe it. Where is it? Over here? Yeah. It's almost got like a little patina. LA's beating Edmonton, yeah. Still 2-0 that series. They must have played again. some round numbers. I didn't even spell remember right. I typed that so fast. That's so funny. Remember. Come on, bot. That was like the only part of the code that I wrote. I can't even spell right. Okay, it's 2-1 now. Yeah, so Edmonton 1-1 there. Oh, going back to LA 3-1. Fuck. Be nice to see Edmonton get out as a Leaf fan. Oh, that's embarrassing. Remember. Can I take that out? There we go. $3 nickel marathon, only making it to 2. Come on, we gotta grind it out. Gotta speed it up. The next roll, it looks like a tightly wrapped machine roll. It's the other type. You get like, and I've seen it in comments of YouTube videos where they talk about ARP rolls. There's like a thin, like variant where like this hollow one is a thin line, and those ones are more typical to be ARP. But I've seen them both ways. If it is ARP, if it's not, there's no way to tell really. The stamp is really the primary way, and then if not, you got to look at the coins. Look at all the enders. If you see anything like for nickels, like 81 or earlier, then you're grooving. The whole box is good, especially if it's sealed. I see a lot of people in the chats recently hunting ARP boxes, at least with quarters for color commemoratives and stuff like that. Your odds are better. I mean, I took a box of ARP quarters and I just weighed all the rolls to see if there's any anomalies, and they leave all the foreigns in. If you like foreigns, you get 2 or 3 a box and ARP quarters or foreigns. British or Caribbean or something like that. They don't pull that stuff out. Hey, got Tito. So, what's going on? If I'm pronouncing that right. Just missed the giveaway there. John Chum won the King George V 1931 nickel with some other ones there. You guys are battling for that contest. That was really good. Glad no one guessed it immediately. Thanks for popping in, though. It's another entry to the mystery silver. No longer a mystery now because I don't know if you saw last stream there, but we announced the silver prize is that what you see in the scope there, the 19 King George the Fifth 5-cent piece. So next stream I do, I'm gonna have a little lottery based on all the entries, and we'll determine the winner, and then we'll hook up and I'll send that their way too. So good luck to everyone for that guy. Hopefully they want it, and hopefully it goes to a good home. Another American. slow pace now. Still stacking slow. Did find a King George now in each box that I've hunted so far. So it's always nice to see the king. I'm more surprised to see it as the 50 than the 40. Those 12-siders, they don't show up as much. Go Leafs go, yep. Maybe we can still get a silver war nickel tonight. That'd be crazy. I'd have the best luck. Unbeatable. 78, 80. That one is yucky. I'm running out of replacement quarter or nickels. Appreciate all the likes and all that stuff, guys. Everyone helps out the channel, and you can grow slow, and more people, more like-minded people hanging out and watching me pull magic out of these rolls sometimes. Sometimes not, but we're here for the times I do. Even getting the one time last night, you know. Told my kids, they're like, "Oh, what year? Oh, who's on that? That's the king, right?" Yep, like strutting around. Yeah, Daddy's a big shot. How many silver? Oh, only one? Only one, Daddy. You usually get more than that. Yeah, I know. Rubbing it in. There we go. I think that's right. 2000. Canadian nickel box and found 11 US buffalo nickels. Oh, that would be so awesome. Yeah, I did find a few buffaloes too, but not 11. I think I've only found the odd one in the they were all collection dumps. They were all little collection dumps I found. I never found them randomly or anything like that. That'd be I really love buffalo nickels. That'd be such a sweet find. I hope I find something cool like that. Still can. 2 nickels. 76. Three more nickel. One US shield. I don't even know what that is. I was with my daughter on the stream on her first box where we found the 1905 American. That was the oldest. I want to say that's the oldest coin I found even roll hunting. 1905. The oldest Canadian nickel would have been the 22 King George the Fifth. The oldest quarter would have been the 1911 that I found. That's, I think, the godless one. I found one of those in circulation, apparently. Although I got it from a teller that's like a really good friend of my wife, so maybe not. Could have been placed in there. What else? Dimes. Dimes I found in 1936. That's my oldest. And then I found the Merc. I found a Merc. I think that was 1920. I do. I was checking this 96s as I only checked really the good ones. I have not found a bare belly, even a rough looking one, so I try to check all the 1990s. I flip every large crown portrait that I see. I don't hunt them, like, it's not what I'm doing primarily, but if I see a portrait like that, I'll flip it. I try to hit all the 90s I can. One more American nickel there, 87. I have found like a 96 attached 6. I put that one, it was in pretty good shape. I put that in a flip. Or in a binder or something. We got 10, 14 more rolls left in this box. I can still probably power through. Like I said, I did promise 3 boxes. I'm gonna blame my kids for not getting to the point where I'm at now. My poor little girls, Daddy's gonna use them as the scapegoat as usual, but I don't know. Maybe we can still push it out and get them done. What am I gonna do with the 1 box or half a box of nickels sitting around? Might as well just clean out my stash and start fresh next week. 75, another nickel. 69, feeling fine. Another one. 80. The nickel's coming tonight. I'm gonna have to start using them as my replacement nickels soon. Attach 6 can fetch about $10. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, they impress me with how much they remember. It's almost like they're not faking hanging out with their dad and enjoying it. They genuinely do, which is nice to see. Maybe I'm pushing it just the right amount. Enough to get them to do it, but not enough to make it so they hate it. I can see this being something that they can definitely, like when I bring them to the branches, it's really good for my interactions with the tellers, but it's something out of all of this that they don't like doing. And it's tough to put them in a good mindset where they're a positive part of the interaction. But now that they've kind of understood that the reality is I'll get coins and less trips and better coins and all that, they play along and they're good about it. Rhea's even, she's picking up on all the tricks to do with the tellers and stuff, and you know she's really good to bring around and fluff some of the old ladies and get them to slip some good ones in for me, maybe. I don't know if that's the case. They're sweethearts. It's hard to not like little girls like that. Like, what is this in this roll here? Is this like a bug? Paranoid about there being a tick in there. I was out in the woods yesterday and I had a tick on me, and then earlier in the week again. They're plentiful now, so be careful if you're out hiking or something like that. Ooh, that one's an old looking American. Not that old, 96. It's crazy how much they can look worn. 85. Three Americans that roll. Hey Sophie, how's it going? Yeah, I started really early with my daughters. We went for the first half. It was around 4:30 my time, I think we started, maybe a little later. And that was about almost 2 hours, and we grinded out almost a whole box of nickels. Probably found the best ones with them so far. But now I'm trying to grind out the rest of them here, so... Fortunately, you just missed the one giveaway there, but you're still, now that you're here, you're entered into the... It's no longer a mystery, although it says mystery, but you're entered into the giveaway for this 1919 silver. I think it's 90%. Canadian 5-cent piece there. So as long as I'm pretty sure you said you're from Chicago there. So as long as you're a resident or have a mailing address in the States or in Canada, then if you win, I'll fire that over to you. So good luck. Bonus entry if you comment in the previous stream or the current stream. Once it's over, if you put a comment below just saying how much you love Dan Rolls and how good of a time you always have when you're hanging out with them or something like that, you know. Maybe I might give you extra points if it was that nice. But so far it's been a pretty fun hunt. You don't get anything too crazy with nickels in Canada in terms of silver, but you get a lot of the older varieties and stuff past 1960, so they're fun to hunt. You see a lot of different stuff. There's a 74, 79. Ooh, look at this American there. That one, someone tried to hit that with some side cutters or something. Chin snips. It's a third nickel. I'm putting to the side everything that's older than 1982, so 1981 and older. I'm keeping those for their nickel bullion value. They're solid nickel. So I'm keeping everything that's old, and one day maybe they'll be worth considerably more than their face value. They're already worth more than their face value now, holding on to them, but you can't really sell them yet. But once I get a good supply of those, I'll probably stop doing that. But as of right now, I'm keeping those two. That's why I got my nickel counter there. So over 2 boxes, I've got almost one solid nickel every roll. This is about average. I usually get maybe a bit more American. I didn't get a lot the first roll though, or the first box, so this one's starting to make up for the fact I didn't get much the first box there. So I got 3 more nickel and 1 more American. No world coins this box though. 11 rolls left in this box, and then I'm gonna at least crack into the next one. It's another machine wrap box, but it's from a different location. Maybe we'll get some oldies in that one. I would expect it to be a mix of everything, not a dump, but like I've already got a rabbit nickel, a 19. Did I get the 1940 in this box? I did. I got the 1950 King George in this box, so you know you can still get a lot of random stuff. It's just not gonna come all at once. One American, two American. There's a 69 nickel. Okay. 2 and 1 that roll there. We got the total blue RGB going on behind me today. I decided to spice it up a little bit for the Leafs. I started to stream my Leaf jersey. I had to take it off. That was a little spicy. It's really warming up down here in the basement. It was a lot cooler in the winter now. I don't need the heater on anymore. This one's being stubborn. There we go. Okay. There's a little bit of a pain. 10 more. Ooh. My stream just dropped for a sec there. I think it's okay. I take the music down again because I'm getting bothered by the bot. I'm so sorry, YouTube. I'll be quiet. I know that the YouTube bosses are watching me. They probably think this is pretty cool. They're just not happy I'm playing lame music. Couple American here. 1980, that's looking pretty rough. Is that 64? Ooh, there you go. There's a world coin. It's been a while. Jamaica Mon. Man, play some Bob Marley just to celebrate. I know you guys can't hear it, but it'll say up there that's what I'm listening to. That's kind of exciting. Maybe if I say what time I'm playing the song, we can listen to the song together. Actually, my wife and I, we danced to Bob Marley at our wedding. It was like our first dance. My idea, of course. And it actually is related to us going to Jamaica for our first like vacation together for one of our anniversaries. It's pretty funny that I remember that right now. We got 3 more nickel, 81 now. So our average on this box is actually a little less than the last box, but that makes sense because the last box was customer rolled and we got a few more oldies. Rip and rolls, melt and trolls. Ah, yeah. Okay, so we got the Jamaican. And we're going to listen to Bob Marley. Beautiful. 2. What year is this? It's like brand new. $5 Jamaican. I wonder how much that's worth. $5 Jamaica to Canadian. Ooh, 4.5 cents. So I'm out a little bit, but it's worth it. It's always nice to get a foreign coin. Nine more rolls. Let's go. Jamaica, Cuba. Where's the other one from? Thailand. The day before we got Belize. We got an amusement park token from China. Where's that one from? Oh, there's another original portrait, Queen Victoria. Or Queen Elizabeth, sorry. Queen Victoria would be amazing. 1976. Tell me Bob Marley's lucky. 2002. I like the people scratching the nickels out. 79. This one is for old for sure. 63. Nice. So 3 and 1. Getting a bit more nickel in the last few rolls. Bring that average up. That's so funny. I wonder now if it hears Bob Marley out of my headphones, because I don't have any music playing in the stream. It does not make sense. Three and 1. Yeah, it's nice when you find foreign, like, they haven't found before. I think one day I want to get, like, just a world map and put all the coins of each country on the map. At least one of every denomination type. And see which countries I need to find coins from still. We've detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. I don't understand anymore, honestly. I shorted this roll, I know too. Ugh. Like, Is it my Spotify? It doesn't make sense. I know that the YouTube boss is watching the stream. Why can't he just tell me what's going on right now? Danny Rolls just trying to play by the rules. That's it. There's a strict you can't listen to Bob Marley while you stream policy, and if they know that I'm listening to Bob Marley, they're gonna fucking just call it. Alright, anyways, we got 8 more rolls left. Haven't found the gold coin yet, but I know it's coming up soon. Oh yeah, the bigwigs are watching for sure. They heard Danny Rolls was firing it up on their platform. They're like, oh, get the popcorn. All we got usually is just these game streamers and, you know, people trying to stream copywritten material. But this guy's looking through coins. This is why we made YouTube in the first place. And now I don't have to look at coins myself. I can just watch Dan Rolls. Something like that, right? One more American. It's still giving me the warning. I don't know what to do anymore. If they pull the stream, that's it. Game over. GG's. Maybe I shouldn't talk anymore. Maybe I sound too much like a song. Maybe I should stop singing. Maybe I should start singing. There's no way I can sound like a song once I start singing. The algorithm will be like, wait, there's no artist there that we recognize. Sounds like a cat getting sucked through a fucking snowblower. Something like that. I think the first video I want to put on YouTube is nothing to do with coins. It's just going to be a chuckle montage. A Danny Rolls, just, you know, a hard 30-second chuckle extravaganza, and I'm gonna go viral. People are gonna be like, what is that noise? I need to see it. I need to see it be made in the moment so I can really understand it. And then I'm just gonna be there going or whatever it is. I can't even replicate my chuckle unless I'm actually laughing. Not unconsciously, or non-consciously. If I'm laughing in my sleep, there's a fucking problem. What was that? One more nickel knackle. That's not the right category. Alright, so if anyone hasn't messaged in the chat to enter for the contest, I don't know how much longer I'm going to go for, but that's one of the requirements. Then another requirement is to be subscribed. And then there's also a way you can get in even after the fact. It's by leaving comments in the streams from today. If you do, it's another little bonus entry, and we're gonna give away not the Jamaican, even though if I can throw that in if you want. where we're giving away this beauty. You will not find one of those in circulation anymore. They are way too small. Half the size of a dime. So feel free, get yourself in for that loot. It's no longer a mystery. The only mystery is who's gonna take it home. See if we can find any more in this box here. We're about to close this one out. Was able to pull a King George nickel from each box so far that I've hunted tonight. A few foreigns, but nothing crazy special yet. One and one. That 77 is looking really good though. And if anyone's new to the stream, this is usually what I do here. I'm either going through nickels or quarters or dimes. I'm mostly looking for silver. I do have annual collections I'm trying to fill out, so I'm trying to get kind of one of everything. At least in those denomination types, I hunt the occasional other type of denominations like toonies, maybe some loonies one day. Pennies would be fun. I have a few off to the side there. But yeah, just trying to go through as many boxes as I can, trying to stack as much silver as I can, and if I'm not buying it, I might as well be hunting through rolls for it, because that costs me less than buying it does. Or if I can do both, then I'm even better off, so might as well. I've established a way to get a good supply of boxes, and I feel I've earned the right to go through them. I'm going to, and I do that almost as quickly as I get them. This weekend was, if I do the next box, that'll be 7 boxes plus over the weekend there. It's a fun little hobby. 1-1, there we go. Another nickel here. 74. Maybe I'll find a 1970 tonight. Two and one again. What do I do with the American coins? I actually live pretty close to the border, so if I don't have a connection, which I do, someone that can just deposit them on the other side for me, then I could just bring them to a Coinstar. It would be a short drive, and the amount that I've hunted since I've started, it's already worth, for sure, for me to go over there and dump it into Coinstar. But actually next week, I have someone that's going to collect it from me, and then just trade me straight up for notes for it, which is awesome. So, and then I'll just have to go to my bank, and I can get the exchange from my bank, and I just pay like kind of the hit once on the exchange, which is all right. I've pretty much pulled a box of each type of denomination, maybe a little bit more even, since I've started hunting. So I'm looking to make about $300 in profit on the exchange or so. 300 Canadian in profit. I've actually got a lot of rolls because I'm very close to the border, so I'll get full rolls of US. Sometimes even labeled US. And like if I get like a transit company box from a municipality that's right beside the border, I'll get a lot of American in it. 5% of the box, sometimes at most. Which is, hey, like free value, so it's worth hunting for that reason as well. I think with the exchange that I've made in profit, I can almost buy the amount of melt value that I found versus face value. I've hunted for 3 months or so, like I said. I've probably hunted close now to, it wouldn't surprise me if it's like 100 boxes. I'm going to say 80 to 100 boxes. And I've pulled 300 in melt value from those boxes of silver. Approximately, so. Having the exchange on the Americans is a bonus because I'll trade that profit for silver as well. 30% exchange at Nova Scotia liquor stores, and that's even with coin. All the banks near me, they'll give me exchange rate on notes, but I can't find anyone to accept coin for US value. Ooh, this is a tight one. It's got a couple ollies in it, that's why. 68, 78, 81. We're going to get a lot of nickel to finish it off. An American. Okay. Oh, there's 2 more rolls, so never mind. 3 and 1. Yeah. Yeah, bills, you definitely get exchange everywhere on bills. Coins is the problem, right? I know some hunters that are getting accounts from some banks in the States that'll let you open accounts up, but there's no real clear path. There's always either the bureaucratic route or you need a connection, you know. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's a lot more enjoyable going through these, especially when you get a boring box, when you have, you know, people hanging out kind of doing the same thing as you. Sometimes I co-stream with other hunters, and if you're not pulling something they usually are, it's rare everyone has a bad box, so it's just nice hanging out, and it's nice experiencing this with other people who kind of enjoy the same type of hobby. So I get a lot of metal detecting enthusiasts come through my stream, and that's almost inspired me to go a little bit more and think about it a little bit more, which I appreciate. So I want to get right into that now too. This is almost, well, it's very similar to that. Not as dirty. You can do it, actually this is great because you can do it in the off season of metal detecting, especially here in Canada. So hunt a different way. 46 American. Starting to fade a little bit. I will be able to get into that box a bit, but I'm gonna need a pretty solid find or two to give me a little jolt to push me through to get close to finishing these 3 boxes here. I've already done more than what we searched with my daughters, but it's getting late. I had a big dinner too, so quite sleepy. My body just wants to go to bed. But I know I won't sleep soundly unless I have no coins to go through. And also getting some silver. Last night was good. We had to grind it out real late. But I finally found a silver dime in the end of the second box that I did. To save it. Or it would have been, quite a while since I've gotten my last silver find on stream. Ooh. There we go. Some of those are really tight sometimes. There's a 1990. Get a bear belly to finish off? Nope. No. I always get the furry bellies. $85, $87. $87, $79. Alright, one more nickel, and this box is done. 2 boxes down. The hunt continues. So far, 2 average boxes, nothing special. Nothing like when I hunted with my daughters the last time. Those were... I couldn't believe it. I already had good nickel boxes, and then I know the one I did with my daughter, the last one, I opened up the box again on the way home, and I was like, this is unbelievable. I had a King George V Ender. I'm like, for some reason, I just have such good luck with nickels. So hopefully tonight you can keep it going. Two King Georges so far. 50 and a 40. But let's get a King George V. You got an orange Cheetos now? Yeah, he's getting all the colors tonight, eh? You can't really tell when you light him up orange because he is orange. Okay, let's close this one up a little bit here. There we go. Full. Okay, final box. Let's go. Let's mark that one more nickel. Let's see how far we get in this one. Alright, have a good night, John. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, maybe tomorrow I'll give this this nickel away here once I get everything tallied from tonight, and then once I get the winner of that, I'll send your prize out and all the other ones there. So congrats again, and hope to catch you on the next one there. Almost lost my beer. I'm actually going to go grab another one. Considering I'm kicking off one more box, I'll grab one more beer. We'll pound through that. We'll pound through, hopefully, the whole box, and then we'll pull a few silver out of it, and then we'll go to bed. So, be right back. Give me a sec. Ping pong. What are you doing, Big Bang King? Oh, you being a big kitty, huh? You being a big kitty? Yeah. Do I have any maples? Are you talking about like the gold coins? Ugh, if that's the case, the answer is no. I only have circulation coins in my stack. I have not yet dabbled with any other Boolean types or anything like that. I have some gold and stuff like that, but no coins, no gold coins. I do want to get maybe one, but I haven't really looked into it much yet. Okay. For some reason there's some adhesive on here and it's bothering me, so now I got that taken care of. We can continue this hunt. Okay. So this box, all the rolls are the same here. It is not ARP. I see a 65. I don't see any American Enders. This will be an interesting box, to say the least. But it says on the top, and this stamp, for some reason I get, is always like this. It says smudge, 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 currency operations, packaged on August 14th, 2024. So it hasn't been opened in a while. This is the other type I was talking about. So it's got this thinner line, a little bit darker color. We'll see what's in here. Oh, silver maples. Okay, yeah, there's silver maples, and then what are the gold ones? All right, I'm not totally sure, but no, I don't have any bullion coins yet. Just circulation silver, and I'll buy like if I want more silver, I'll buy what are they called? Like a Morgan dollar or something. They're almost an ounce. I just like having the historical value. It doesn't need to be pristine and shiny for me for some reason. I like the older ones. Feels more like treasure that way. There's a 69. 78. Alright, these are not ARP for sure. If those are in there. Excuse me. Two more nickel. Okay. Silver eagles, okay. Yeah, and I've heard Silver Stacker talk about them, I think. So I know what you're talking about. For the most part, anyways. First roll, 2 nickel. Gonna crack 100 at some point. I know that my best box for nickel, I think I was over 400. Just over 400 or something like that. Which makes sense. It was almost half the box. $400. How many coins did I say there was? 1,000? Is it 1,000 right? No, 2,000. Yeah, that's right then. $2,003. $75. One nickel in this roll. Oh, the women's quarters. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't found any of those yet either. I found, I think, one from last, or a few from last year. Did they come out last year as well? Maybe I'm just making all this up. But I did find some really odd-looking new ones. American quarters. I was like, this is way different than the other ones. What do I do with the nickel? Right now, I put them in a tub. I'm just gonna hold on to them until I don't know at what percentage like face value they'd have to get to where people would entertain buying them as bullion. I know you can buy them as bullion from some coin shops, but I don't know about selling it as bullion yet. It wouldn't surprise me that in my lifetime at some point I'd be able to sell it as bullion. But I don't have any intention to do that. I just feel like, and I tried to look it up, we are like somewhere in the 80s right now for nickel, if you kind of made this equivalent to where we were at when silver was worth kind of what it is to what the face value of the coins are, if you know what I mean. So I feel like I'm just, in the 80s, and one of the guys who really realized early on that they could be worth something one day, and then I'll be someone with like a sick stack of it later on, and then burden those to my descendants. I don't think I'm ever gonna sell any of this stuff, really. There's another world coin, Commonwealth of the Bahamas, in great shape. So we're at 4 world coins now. Nothing special with that one. I found that one a few times already. I saw someone on Reddit the other day, though, because the guy was hoarding copper pennies, and guy bluntly asked him, like, what do you plan on doing with those? And he's like, nothing. I'm just gonna die, and my kids are gonna be stuck with them. They can deal with them. Either decide to keep them like me, or just sell them if you can, or nothing. Bring them back to the bank. Oh, 22 or 23. Okay, yeah, I think I got something like that. It's buried in my American quarter bin that I have, but I think I got a few of them. It'd be interesting if I hunted all of the American I've pulled before I bring it back, because I'm pretty sure I would have key dates and stuff like that. I'm pretty aware of what's silver, but there's got to be something in there that's got to have a bit more value than face. That's like a rare variety, and I bet you I'd learn a ton. I don't know if that'd be worth doing or not, though, because I don't know nothing about American currency. Other than, what years are silver. And even when I found those silver nickels, I was like, is this silver? Is it not? I didn't even know for sure. So we've got 4 foreigners now, all from different countries, which is nice. Might as well spread it out. A lot of nickel. No gold, no silver. Not even any bronze. I'm almost like surprised how quickly I'm going through with my replacement coins there. That means I'm basically converting it all to American or pure nickel, but I don't know. One day I might not be able to float that much pure nickel. I might be forced to just either return it or something. Maybe someone on Kijiji will give me 7 cents for every nickel. Is that worth it? Not even. Yeah, one day I'll hunt some pennies too. I've sorted out everything that isn't pure copper, so that at least takes away a lot of the modern stuff. But I haven't sorted it out much past that. Maybe I think I sorted my effigies a little bit, but that was it. Not by year or anything. World number 5 on the final box here. I said we were doing 3 boxes. I didn't say we were finishing 3 boxes. It's a 3-box hunt, The first 2 completely, and the third one, 10 rolls. The third box, we're just gonna find silver and then walk. That'd be awesome. You put them in a 5-gallon water jug. Nice. Copper in one, zinc in the other. Perfect. Yeah. Just save them. I feel if we're gonna hold my money in any way, I'd want to hold it as bullion. That or you're investing it, but I've heard so many people investing lately that hate investing. Understandably so. Here's this. 76 American, 1 in 1. 74, so 2 in 1. 2 in 1 that roll. Awesome. What do we got going on with this roll here? Two and one. Wonder how my bot's doing for quota. It's only crashed the one time, which is pretty good. Contest mode worked the second time, which is good. Maybe next stream we'll have some more features, or the ones that I have put in are sorry, I forgot what I was even saying. What was I marking there? 1996, or sorry, 96, and then 1 American there, 47. Bam. What do we got here? You don't grab the V nickels. I don't grab the 2005 commemorative V nickels. No, I do grab the obviously the older ones, but not the new ones. Four types for oh yeah. 4 types for Lincoln for which year? For the rest are zinc shield pennies. Oh. Interesting, eh? I don't know if I have enough American pennies to hunt. They're hard to come by in Canada because the pennies don't circulate in Canada at all, so they're not supposed to leave the bank. But the ones that I have gotten get a lot of American pennies because American pennies are still in circulation. This one's old. That one's not old enough, I bet. 74. I jumped on that one. Yeah, last time I don't know if I'm supposed to be keeping the 2005 commemorative V's, but I see them quite a bit. I don't know if maybe there's a variety I'm missing. So many things to know with coins that I don't. Two more. Both American. This is the song that my wife and I danced to that I was talking about. What a good song. Been listening to a lot of Bob Marley now. That's alright. Ooh, that's an older one. That's 1980 as well. ...2004... ...2010... What's this one? 64, I was gonna say 65. I was a little slow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, PH Ringer. Nothing too crazy. I got a 64 and a 65. Sorry. 64. I got a 40 and a 50. I'm sorry, I'm listening to my daughter upstairs. I think there might be a little situation. I have to go check it out. I'll be right back. After I finish this roll here. Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back once I get this in. Shit. Okay, one sec. Okay. Alright, well, unfortunately, we got a sick kiddo on our hands, so I might have to call it a stream right now. Yeah, not a good situation up there, so kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I gotta be around because we got a situation on our hands, so we can always get through the rest of this box later on, but I wasn't gonna go much later anyways, so blue Cheetos, yeah. But yeah, we're at close to midnight my time here, so it's probably a good time to wrap it up anyways. We had some giveaways earlier on there. We had sorry, trying to remember his name there. Mac Tax there. He took home the first prize, and then John Chum won the other prize today. And I think if I can grab some boxes tomorrow, then we'll do the silver giveaway based on the contest today. So we'll yeah, we'll finish this up in no time for sure. So everyone is entered into the draw for that silver dime or the silver nickel there, or 5-cent piece. Anyways, bonus entry for putting some comments in, but I think yeah, everyone's got multiple entries and should be a good contest. So hopefully we can do that tomorrow if I get some boxes. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a blast. We got, I guess, into the third box by 7 rolls, so it's better than nothing. But we'll set something like this up again in no time. And in the meantime, we'll be casually hunting the boxes through the week. So thanks for hanging out, everyone, and have a good night and have a good week this week. See you later.